guys! So a few years ago when I gave a serious thought about taking up veterinary medicine as my career option, I realized that I didn't quite know anything about it other than taking care of cute little doggies. So I did some research over the internet and found the EDIVET course, and I was pretty excited. I felt like it was ultra cool to take up an online course from the University of Edinburgh. I looked through the course. It seemed pretty intense, but to be honest, it was the title that drew me to the course. Do you have what it takes to be a veterinarian? And I thought to myself, well, isn't this just perfect? This course gives an overview of the basics of the veterinary medical curriculum, a teensy portion of it at least. Well, my reckoning grew from taking care of cute little doggies to care for farm animals as well as large and exotic animals. So one of the first things we learn from the EDIVET course is about basic animal care and husbandry of farm animals as well as companion animals. Why? Because as aspiring vets, we should know that one of the most important aspects to good animal health is excellent husbandry. So we must be able to distinguish between good and poor husbandry. This section threw light on how to identify good husbandry and how to help others improve their practices, among other things. I found the diversity of species quite challenging, at the same time incredibly exciting. The next section talks a bit about anatomy, the study about the animal body and body systems. The focus, however, is on pathology, which concerns diseases, and histology, the study of tissues. There is also a little bit of comparative anatomy involved, where we look at the similarities and differences about the anatomy of different species. Next up, veterinary professional skills. To become a good vet, it is important to have good people skills, not to mention business acumen. EDIVET helps one learn about the vet team and the role each member holds. The course also dedicates a small section on emotional intelligence and client care, along with how to make your client practice the most inviting. The clinical skills section talks about what it takes to take care of a patient in real life. Since veterinary medicine is mostly evidence-based, it is crucial to sharpen your observation skills, palpation, which means using your sense of touch to feel for any abnormalities, and auscultation, or listening skills. This section also talks briefly about signalment, observation, and measuring respiratory rate of animals. I personally feel that this is a very valuable skill, and it is amazing that the university lets us take a look at these kinds of things. Now, we've come to the final section of the EDIVET course. This section is dedicated to the history of veterinary medicine and also what it is going to be like in the future. We'll be learning a lot of cool things about how veterinary medicine came to be, with more focus on Edinburgh Vet School. We'll also be seeing a few tools that were used back in the day that definitely got me interested. Another important point in focus is the future of veterinary medicine, where it is going and what is going to become of it and its veterinarians. The course was indeed an eye-opener for me with the veterinary profession. The faculty who presented the course were quite enthusiastic, and I felt very eager to learn. The study material provided through this course was very detailed and enables one to prepare for the admission process. One of my favorite parts of the session, like I've mentioned earlier, is tracing the history of veterinary medicine. The peculiar tools and their usage compared to the present-day scalpel and other equipments were quite intriguing. To summarize, I feel this course gave me a rounded idea about what it takes to be a veterinarian. It confirmed my interests and made me follow through my career aspirations in veterinary medicine with verve. Also, on completing the course, you receive a certificate from the University of Edinburgh, which was such an incredible thrill.